It was a good day. Good hard day of racing. Got off to a good start. Me and Fran were kind of jockeying in the woods, and he kind of cut me off going to the woods. I had to hit reverse, wasn't quite able to make the corner. I was probably 8th going in the woods. Made up some ground quick. I got up to second halfway through that first lap, and just kind of kept Brandon honest. And I finally felt comfortable today, and I was pushing, and with pushing comes some mistakes. If you ain't wrecking, you ain't riding. I think I hit 5 or 6 trees out there today. My bumper's mangled. I'd catch them. 1 step forward, 2 steps back. 1 step forward, 2 steps back all day, and reeled them in on the last lap. And we came together on a split line. We both went sideways. We both had to turn back around. I got the better end of the deal, and came out here with the win. Rubber's racing, baby.
Oh, it was a great day. Got my first whole shot of the season. Led the whole race from start to end. I mean, when they finally told me I had 1 minute and 4 on the last lap of a gap, and I could finally breathe, and was like, oh, so it was a great day. We made it a 3-peat, so let's see if we can do 4 next round.
Oh, that's pretty good, but we have been racing GNCC for 50 years. If you're here, you're part of history. You gotta get loud and proud. I'm gonna ask you one more time. Are you ready to go GNCC Racing?
stretching out a lead and marching away.
Bullet Bryson Neil going to take home your win here in the Specialized Old Gray GNCC.
Man, we heck of a day. We got a good start going to the woods second. That was big. Jared McClure was in front. Was rolling good behind him. I think about the halfway point of the first lap, we was able to get around him. And man, it was made for a lot better day. We was just able to kind of get away, ride our own race, and with this rocks out here in Tennessee, man, they got some real sharp edges. We was just able to maintain, ride conservative through the rocks. The places that had no rocks, it was good soil. Tried to hit it hard in those sections, and you know, make up our ground there. And then whenever we got back into the rock nitty-gritty, we just tried to take our time, be reserved. And man, we just managed to race great all day long. Everything was clicking great. Phoenix Yamaha ATV team, everybody was having fun, smiles all the way around. Everyone was clicking today. Everyone was in a good mood. Everything was flowing. Having a great day. Going to the last lap though, had about a minute lead, and I knew I was getting a bit more saying there's lappers ahead. And man, I hit two lappers at the wrong place, wrong time. The first lapper, he was stuck in the main line in a tight section, bigger than heck in the rut. And man, I had to get off, and man, I had to just jimmy my way, mow over trees, come to a complete stop, look left, right, try to decide which way I was going to go, and I lost a lot of time right there. Then it happened again about a mile later with another lap rider, and whenever I got the pit board, it says only 20 seconds ahead. I was kind of starting to lose my head because I was like, man, dang it, you know, do everything I can, because I knew that coming down to the end, there's going to be more lap traffic, and with the rocks and how rough this track was today, I knew they was going to be tired. I didn't want to come up behind them and try to pressure them too hard or have somebody on me, because you just never know with those situations. So we was able to maintain the gap and bring it home and get another win. So dang happy, proud. 4 wins in a row. Got the points lead, got momentum on our side, going back to Ohio soil the next round. So everything's all good and feeling good. We're ready for more.
Not the best start, but
God, they're terrible. The worst start, man. Well, not the worst, but almost. But I'm getting good at passing guys. It's been a long time since I've had to put myself against the wall weekend after weekend after weekend. And, you know, luckily a couple guys do move over, but I'm making 6-7 different really challenging passes on really good riders. And if I get the start, man, I know I can battle them. Maybe not every weekend, but if I had another 25 minutes, I think we'd have really had something. We took almost a minute lead down to 12 seconds. So, man, his teammate, John Gla got around me at the probably 4-mile marker and a little bottleneck, and he was going really fast. And I was like, okay, you know what? I can do this too. And I was able to get right back around him. And man, just everything started clicking, and I started getting pit boards. And about every mile and a half, we were shaving off 10-15 seconds. And I was like, okay, I like what's happening here. So we get here to the end and actually could hear him going the other way on some of the trails. And like I said, I wish I had a little bit more time, but I'm really happy with the machine, my performance, and I keep saying I had a really good time riding my four-wheeler today. So loved it. Had a good day.
back to back.
Back to back, dude. Pumped. But you know, now that I have shown myself I can still do this, it's gotten a little bit easier now. I have a little bit of confidence now. So you know, today was pretty fun. I thought, looking at it, I liked this track last year with that rain we got. It got pretty deep in some spots, and it wasn't as deep this year. And you know, this is kind kind of similar to like a Mid-East and riding back home, so I felt pretty comfortable, and did not have the good start like last race, had to work my way up, but you know, Brandon ended up tagging a tree the last lap, got around him, and then ended up getting around Walker for a little bit, and I was like, dang, I might go get that Phoenix 1-2 2 races in a row, but you know, he got back around me, and had to keep Wyatt behind me. He was all over me those last couple miles, but glad to bring home another podium.
Oh, wait a second. The crowd goes wild. Let's hear it for them, folks. This is your XC1 Pro podium. They're climbing over the quads. They're getting front and center. Now the time. Go wild. Let's hear it for them one more time. Bryson Neil, Walker Fowler, and John Gla Jr. 1, 2, and 3. And it is time for some champagne showers. We're popping bottles here at the Specialized Old Gray GNCC